Most important thing in business is honesty, integrity, hard work, family. Never forgetting where we came from.
From Streetway.
Brian Williams.
EFE, STIMEY. Untouchable magazine.
Untouchable, we out here.
You are what you are in this world. That's either one or two things. Either you're somebody or you're nobody. Be right back.
Put a little water in the pot. Baking soda with the slow, then you watch it live. Baking soda, all this chicken, man, I got a lot. Baking soda, if you cool, I let you straight the pot. Baking soda, you free the hood, nigga, I bleed the block. Baking soda, I got a white girl, she bleed a lot. Baking soda, if you bleed, man, she bless the block. Baking soda, it's about that money in that pot of dough. Baking soda,
Where's my money? Red Top gave you the package. You're supposed to hand me my money. Here's a jar right here, 20%. Oh, you got the jar? That's right.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, Frank. Oh, what you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do, Frank? Huh? What you doing? You gonna shoot me in front of everybody? Huh? Come on.
That's right. Songwriter, particularly to do with lyrics. And when I say it's got every tool, I'm saying everything. And it will organize you, help refine you as an artist and a songwriter. And it's an excellent program. I highly recommend it. Masterwriter.com.
So what are some of the
tell and duck, nigga, right tell 12 what's up, nigga. Dope sell plus dope sell plus dope sell, pay up, nigga.
Halo is your company for promotional products. I don't know what show it Okay, the banana bag. Santa Halo branded solutions, the best, largest promotional products company in the country.
Out here, we got hair product, naturally curly hair, anything from the tight works to curls to a loose wave. We got our main styling products, we got our leave-in conditioner out here.
Right outside the hotel.
So we're Create Music Academy Productions. We work with Wessex Recording Studios. We're out here at Urban Network. We're doing live music reviews. And that's about it.
I got a problem because I don't understand why you got to take something that's perfectly good and mess it up. See, brand new.
Okay. So where can we find you? Where do you like? Where in LA are you?
I live out in the San Fernando Valley, where we are here at the Urban Music Digital Music Conference. We're here in Woodland Hills, so I live just down the block. So I could have walked here, but I didn't because I'm lazy.
It's too hot.
And you can find me on the internet, Twitter, Instagram, the Facebook. It's all DJ, the number 3 RD degree, and you can find me all over the globe.
Okay, really
and
quick.
powersradio.com as well, and endangeredspecies.tv, and that's it.
Okay, like he's got a lot of connects. Your DJ style. Tell us about it. What do you?
I'm a versatile DJ. I'm not just one niche. I can do everything. But my specialty, my love, is hip hop. I'm a connoisseur of hip hop and rap music and all phases, facets, and So, you know, any trivia, any questions you might want to ask me. Coast to Coast Hip Hop Show, all over the place. You know what it is. I'm on the E Water Show. Check it out.
Yeah, that third one.
Brand names mean something. You understand?
Shut the fuck up!
Go ahead, Frank. I'm sorry about that bullshit.
Peace, live and direct from LA. This is OSP on the E Waters Show. Big love and respect to E Waters. Hey, you can find us on rapattacklibs.com, and the single you need to look out for is Black Man Standing. If you haven't already checked out Whack Kids, you better pop that up too. Peace.
Blue Magic. That's a brand name. That's a brand name. I stand behind it.
That's what I'm talking about. Sir?
Urban Music Conference, LA.
That's right, sir.
Soaking up the game.
Hey, we all here to do that?
Hell yeah. Knowledge is power. Gotta soak it up.
That's what they said. Uh-oh.
You don't got one thing to put the phone on.
You don't have wisdom, and you don't have understanding, and you don't pursue knowledge, you have nothing.
Yeah, that's the truth.
One time read, baby. Out of Indianapolis, young star, 19 years old, about to do it up. I'm Omar Tyree. I write books. Wrote this music book right here called Just Say No. That's a classic on the music industry. Now I'm getting in the industry, finding young artists, and doing what I do with them. So hook me up, Omar Tyree. If you spell my name right, you can find me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even.
Guarantee it.
Trying to stack them 100 bands, swimming underwater, Aquaman, got the hammer, baking soda, put it all up in the turns.
Who can we check it out at?
MusicIntroForChildren.com. And if you guys are in the San Diego area, we hold a class once a week. We're on Facebook, Instagram, all Music Intro for Children. Go check it out. Thank you.
Free music, go ahead and take it. Blow Something Entertainment, straight out of Humboldt County.
Humboldt County, that's what I'm talking about. I know you gonna get far being humble, brother.
It comes in handy sometimes.
How can we find you? Got any IG, Facebook?
The first gentleman is from Master Writer. His name is Barry Dvorzin. And Barry is a composer, artist, who has long been prominent in the recording industry.
Thank you. At this age and stage, I need all the confirmation and love I can get. Anyway, I created this software called Master Writer. And it really is a software that I believe every songwriter should have. Certainly if you're a rapper, you want to take a look at it. You know, music changes.
Right. So we're a music production school. And we have a unique partnership with Westlake Recording Studios that has been around since the 70s and works with, people that you know. Let's put it that way. Right? Now the courses are, they're focused on the essential aspects of music production that are used daily by these industry professionals. And we teach techniques that make your music separate from everyone else to stand out like the individuals listed. Right? Guys, those successful artists, producers, and writers who work at Westlake all know that a well-produced song can make or break an opportunity to monetize your music, right? Because we're all here to make a living in music. We're not here to wait tables 4 nights a week and go home and be too exhausted to write, right? So that key operative word is monetizing music. So where is you guys are going to hear a lot of doom and gloom from a lot of people around here, right? Maybe even if you're young guys, your parents might be telling you don't go into music, there's no money in it, there's no opportunity, it's a dying industry, etc. Well, there's something that's happening right now that some of you may be aware of, some of you might not be aware of. With streaming, right? It's our new industry that's going to start putting money back into the creators' pockets, maybe not to the point as to where it was in the 90s, right? But it's going to start putting money back into creators' pockets as payouts increase. Everybody knows about the litigation going on and the deals that are going on, and etc. Right? That stuff is going to start tipping for us. The Recording Academy is doing a great job with advocacy as well, right? When you're talking to an individual, don't allow that individual to tell you that streaming is the future. Streaming is the future. Streaming is not the future, all right? Streaming is the now, right? If your music is not available on those streaming services, it's going to get left behind now in 2017, right? In 2016, guys, last year, the music industry grew by double-digit percentage for the first time since 1998. It grew 11.4% to $7.7 billion. This growth is in large part due to the $2.48 billion generated by streaming. So how did that even happen, right? A year ago, non-subscription-based YouTube streaming had begun to decrease and may be eclipsed by monetizing streaming services. That was good news for us. Like I took a pill in Ibiza this time last year, right? So it had 200 million, almost 201 million streams on Spotify. YouTube Vivo clips, 37 million. And you may say to yourself, well, Mike Posner's not a visual artist, right? People just want to hear his songs, they don't want to watch his videos. So of course he would compare Justin Bieber, who many would consider to be a visual artist. Love Yourself, 470 million on Spotify, 473 on YouTube. Still comparable, right? Guys, in December of last year, the collective total of all paid streaming subscribers on any service passed 100 million, right? And that's a landmark for us. It's a landmark because we're now outpacing Netflix, right? A lot of people don't understand that. We have more paid music streaming subscribers in the music industry than Netflix does. They were at 87.8 million, we're at 100.4 million by the end of December. Music has never been more popular. And streaming itself is increasing. It accounted for 51.4% of U.S. recorded revenue, recorded music revenue in 2016. Right? It was a rise from 27.5% and 34% in the previous years. It's growing exponentially. Right? Physical CD sales have been decreasing for a long time, but guys, so are downloads. Downloads are decreasing because people aren't interested in having an MP3 on their phone sucking up space when you have pictures of your nephew that you want to have or whatever it may be. Right? Streaming revenues are the only source that is increasing. The only source that is increasing. Tripling its numbers from 2012 to 2016. Tripling its numbers. Right? Now the two largest music subscription services continue to grow at impressive rates. June this year, right? Spotify hits 50 million. Apple Music hits 27 million. Paid this year. Spotify's adding 1.8 million a month. Apple's adding 1.2 monthly. Right? But what do we want to focus on here, specifically at the Urban Network Music Conference, right? And that's how urban music is being embraced on Apple Music. In the words of Jimmy Iovine himself with his interview with the wonderful Rich Ezra that's sitting outside of the music business registry, right? Jimmy Iovine says, and it's true, you can look at it, urban music is being embraced by Apple Music. If you don't believe me, just open iTunes. Even if you don't subscribe to Apple Music, it'll show you top charts, right? The top of those charts, the first 30 records are going to be urban. They're being consumed, right? Even songs by urban artists that were never meant to be singles are entering the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 by virtue of their dominance on Apple Music, right? For this reason, modern urban albums and releases contain high track counts, giving a large number of songs a chance to become a hit, and because of how frequently they are being streamed, right? Apple's footprint in the streaming market continues to grow from 29% a year ago to 33% currently. So Apple Music, if urban records are being embraced on Apple Music and Apple Music's footprint is growing, what does that tell you about your record sitting in this room right now? Right? There's an avenue and there's a lane to be able to grow into and to be able to monetize your music better and better and better as new laws get passed. Right? This is why we believe so firmly in production value of Creative Music Academy, being taught through the lens of Westlake Recording Studios. Because of the success of streaming. Because if your records are not surpassing the professional threshold in order to compete on these streaming services, they're not going to get attention. So just because the avenue is there for you to get your records out and it's growing by the year, and by the month, if the records aren't up to par, it's not going to get there anyway. Right? So as long as the record is produced properly, there's an avenue for you. And there's
the only way a hit becomes a hit is if the people choose. Who's the people? It's not the industries, it's not the executive, it's not even us on the panel, it's everyday people. It's people that go to job, have kids, take them to school. Those are the people who buy the records. They're the ones who choose. If they choose a record, and it's not even about they choose, yeah, you can kind of guide them. Radio will help guide it, I guess. You know, TV, music videos will help guide them. But one thing I've learned about people in general.
Oriented, but also very creative. And while I was still in college, I took an internship at a music publishing company. It was BMG, the original BMG Music Publishing. Yes. During my internship, I ended up getting hired. And that was like my first introduction to the music industry, and I loved it. And while I still love performing, I wanted to explore this opportunity. My mother always told me, when doors open up for you, walk through them, because you don't know when another opportunity like that will happen again. So I found out that I fell in love with the business side of music, but I was still pursuing my opportunity.
I'm new to this. Silky Shaka, founder of No Limit Records. Sold like 75 million records. Started out like a lot of y'all, independent. Lot of doubt, but we just did hard work, made it happen, and the rest is history. Appreciate y'all having me. All love.
Awesome. I'm Echo of Echoing Sounds, and Echoing Sounds is a campaign management firm. What we do, we specialize in public relations and also marketing. And we represent, I think, almost, I want to say about 100% of the market down there. But, just to be specific, our clients are 40, to lifestyle personalities like Amber Rose, Black China, and then, we've been involved in careers like YG, and we are the PR team for XXL Magazine. So we got a lot going on.
Ain't no doubt about it.
What's up, everybody? My name is CL, represent DigiWax Media worldwide. Music service for DJs on one hand. We're also a music marketing agency. We break records pretty much from the bottom up at any level of anybody's career. Our service has over 60,000 DJs now, and we're feedback based. So before people can actually download and take the music, you have to listen and give feedback, and we give you that data and information and an awesome report, and allow you to build your your rapport with DJs and people who play music around the world, one step at a time. I'm also a manager and a tech guru. Work with a few people. We have an app called Recordgram, which is for producers and artists, and pretty much turn your phone into a vehicle to make music together, collaborative efforts. And it just won TechCrunch about 2 weeks ago, so we're the reigning champs on that. And that's what it is, man. I'm here to help.
My name is John Patillo, and my new entity is LA Digital. LA Digital is it's a monetization platform where now I'm dealing with, I don't know if most of you guys realize that Silicon Beach is here in your backyard. So I'm dealing with new digital platforms that are looking for content. Everybody's out there talking about, everybody's looking for content. So I got tired of trying to figure out who it was, started attending a lot of little digital conferences here in Los Angeles. So now I'm dealing with a ton of platforms, Pluto TV, OwnZone, and quite a few others that are looking for the content. So, the music business is more than just music right now. It's about content creation. It's about everything you do pertaining to music and how do you monetize it.
Leo Rogers, Senior Vice President of Bungalow Universal Music Group. Been in the industry about 30 years, started when I was 3. I manage, my role is I manage 25 labels of Universal, Bungalow Universal. Take them from A to Z. Bungalow last 3 #1 records on Billboard, the records that I've broken. I do everything for the label from A&R, studio, all the way to breaking records and helping them placement of sync television and film and other stuff in between.
I'm Richard Jefferson, and I'm a partner at Metal Law Group here in LA. Been an attorney 17 years. Started at Virgin Records in-house about 17 years ago. Moved on to a firm that represented No Limit Records down there. And we dealt with all the legal issues involved in selling 75 million records, which, it's a lot. I mean, even when you're successful, you got a lot of legal issues you got to deal with. And most recently, I still do a lot of music, but the industry's changed. It's not all music. Any music company.
What do you want, and what do you want it for? The fortune is pretty easy because everybody want to make money. Everybody want that bag. We know that. The fame, why do you want the fame? What is in you that gives you that craving, gives you that urge, that you want to be validated, you want to be
And that kind of just say Global Street Way. Global Street Way.
Okay, age group is
Global
10 to
Street
17.
Way. I'm sorry,
Yep, Global Street Way. Nice to meet y'all. Let's clear all the way up.
You got it too. See, that's why